Tuesday, April 8th, is shaping up to be anything but quiet in Salem. Secrets will be exposed, jealousy will erupt, and accusations will fly fast, with serious consequences. From a dramatic teen triangle to another fiery round of blame between two of Salem's most dangerous women, this episode has all the tension, betrayal, and emotional fallout that Day's fans crave. Let's break it all down and explore what to expect. The teen drama in Salem is spiraling fast, and at the center of it all are Holly, Tate, and Doug. Once a quiet breakup, Holly and Tate's split has now exploded into a messy, emotional triangle that could turn destructive. Holly has clearly moved on. In recent days, she's been spending more and more time with Doug, and their connection is starting to raise eyebrows. Whether it's a genuine spark or simply Holly looking for a distraction, she's making no effort to hide it. Tate, meanwhile, is spiraling. Still raw from the breakup and grappling with his feelings, he decides to pay Holly a visit, only to walk in and find Doug in her room at the Kuriaki's mansion. What happens next is explosive. Tate snaps. The jealousy and betrayal he's been bottling up all come to the surface in a split second. Words are exchanged, voices rise, and it doesn't take much for things to teeter on the edge of physical violence. But Holly? She doesn't flinch. She meets Tate's anger head-on and delivers a cold, firm reminder. They are not together anymore. He has no right to question her choices, no authority over who she spends time with or where. And if it hurts to see her with Doug? That's not her problem. In Holly's eyes, this isn't betrayal. It's freedom, and she's done apologizing for it. As the situation escalates, this once innocent teenage triangle is starting to mirror the brutal emotional warfare Salem's adults know all too well. And in this town, young love can turn toxic fast. Elsewhere in Salem, an emotionally fraught sibling dynamic is coming to a head. Belle Black is desperate to talk to Brady. She's carrying something heavy, something about EJ that she knows she can't keep to herself any longer. But Brady wants none of it. He's already dealing with the fallout from EJ's shooting, and Belle's sudden intimacy with EJ isn't sitting well with anyone, least of all Brady. Belle's confession at EJ's bedside shocked the family. It raised questions about where her loyalties lie and what, exactly, she feels for the man currently fighting for his life. Now, Belle wants to explain herself. Maybe she hopes Brady will understand. Maybe she's seeking absolution. Or maybe there's something even deeper she hasn't said yet. But Brady shuts her down. He doesn't want explanations. He doesn't want emotional justifications. All he sees is betrayal, and Belle's timing couldn't be worse. The conversation that follows is tense, sharp, and deeply revealing. Old family tensions resurface, past resentments bubble up, and the distance between them grows wider with every word. In the end, this isn't just about EJ. It's about everything Belle and Brady have refused to say to each other over the years. And now? It might be too late to fix it. In Salem, the most painful wounds are always personal, and family is often where the deepest cuts lie. In another corner of Salem, a dangerous rivalry reignites, and this time, the stakes could be deadly. Kristen and Gabby Hernandez have never been friends. But now, in the aftermath of EJ Demera's shocking shooting, their animosity is boiling over into something far more explosive. Accusations are flying. Kristen insists Gabby had the motive, the access, and the temper to do it. Gabby shoots back with equal fire, accusing Kristen of deflection, deception, and possibly orchestrating the entire crime to cover her own tracks. The truth? Both women have a history of violence. Both have tangled pasts with EJ. And both are perfectly capable of pulling the trigger. What began as cautious suspicion has now escalated into a full-on war. The gloves are off. Every word exchanged is laced with venom. Every look is a threat. But here's the catch. This very public battle might be a distraction. Because if neither Kristen nor Gabby is truly guilty, their obsession with taking each other down could be playing right into the hands of the real shooter. And in Salem, where everyone has secrets and no one is ever fully innocent, misdirection is just another form of survival. Expect fireworks, both verbal and emotional, as these two formidable women clash again and again, dragging everyone around them into the chaos. And somewhere in the shadows, the real truth is waiting to be found. While Gabby and Kristen trade barbs, Salem's police force is under relentless pressure. The town is on edge. EJ's shooting wasn't just a crime, it was a public act of violence against one of the most powerful families in town. And with no suspect officially charged, frustration is mounting. Inside the station, Sean Brady and JJ Devereaux are leading the charge. They're combing through every shred of evidence, re-interviewing witnesses, checking alibis, and trying to put the puzzle together before the city turns on itself. They're asking the hard questions. Who had a reason to want EJ gone? Who had access to the mansion that night? And who has the cold resolve to shoot a man in his own home? As Gabby and Kristen continue to sabotage each other's credibility, they may be overlooking a darker truth. They're both being manipulated. Because while they claw at each other in public, someone else could be sitting back, watching, and letting them do all the damage. The investigation is heating up. The suspects are stacking up. And when the truth finally comes out, it might be uglier than anyone imagined. Tuesday's episode of Days of Our Lives is a powder keg waiting to explode, packed with emotional fallout, simmering secrets, and explosive confrontations that could shift the future of Salem forever. We've got love triangles teetering on the edge of violence, sibling confrontations that may never be mended, and a blame game that could derail an entire police investigation. Each storyline is charged with tension, and the dominoes are lined up. All it takes is one misstep, one wrong word, one uncovered secret, to set everything into motion. Will Tate's jealousy push him into a situation he can't walk away from? Is Holly truly following her heart with Doug, or is she unknowingly fueling a dangerous rivalry? And will Sophia Choi get pulled into the fallout? Can Belle get Brady to hear her out before their relationship fractures beyond repair? Or has her emotional involvement with EJ permanently damaged her standing with her family? And perhaps the most dangerous question of all, will Kristen and Gabby's war distract everyone just long enough for the real shooter to slip away unnoticed? The truth is coming, but it won't come easy. Because in Salem, nothing stays buried forever. The past always finds a way to claw its way back. And just when you think you've figured out who to trust, a new betrayal cuts deeper than the last. So stay tuned, because the next move could change everything.